How to Catch a Clover Thief by Elise Parsley. The stems were tall, the leaves were large. Roy couldn't believe his luck. All this clover patch needed were those sweet white blossoms, and then he could gobble up his very favorite snack. They were nearly ready. He just needed to be patient. Does anybody know what kind of an animal that is? And look, here's another animal way up here. I wonder what they are. That is a warthog, and that is a groundhog. Don't even think about stealing my patch of clovers, Jarvis, said Roy, eyeing his neighbor. Jarvis shook his head. Heavens, I wouldn't think of it, Roy. After all, clover is hard to come by in these woods, and you found it first. It clearly belongs to you. It does, said Roy. Now go away. It's about to bloom. Say, you know what you need, Roy, old buddy? Here. This cookbook will help you plan some new recipes while you wait for those delightful blossoms. Jarvis hopped off while Roy kept an eye on his clover and read the first recipe, and then the second recipe. The third recipe called for mulberries and mushrooms. Oh, look, he went out to pick some mushrooms. When Roy returned from his foraging, his patch was smaller. The next day, Jarvis skipped into the clearing. What's the matter, Roy? Go away, Jarvis. My clover is ready to bloom, but there's a clover thief around here, so I've got to stand guard day and night. My, said Jarvis. You know what you're going to need, Roy? A proper campsite. Here, this guidebook will give you all the tips and tricks. Roy resisted. But finally, he picked up the book and pitched a tent and built a campfire. And by the time Roy finished carving out a canoe, crash! His patch was even smaller. What do you guys think is going on here? Who do you think is stealing the clover? The next day, Jarvis peeked into the clearing. Go away, Jarvis, Roy yelled. I'm hungry and I'm mad, and I've been staying awake guarding this patch day and night, and that's all I will do until I get my clover blossoms. Roy, said Jarvis, do you know what you need? Let me guess. Another book? No, Jarvis giggled. Company. How does Roy look? Don't think he looks happy. And then look, Jarvis says, mind if I... Oh, all right, shouted Roy. You're going to love this one, said Jarvis. It's a textbook. I've been reading about recent advancements in aerospace engineering. I don't even know what aerospace engineering is, cried Roy. Well, you will soon enough. Listen to this. And Roy listened for a while. Then it was nothing but orbital inclinations and nose cones. Uh-oh, what happened? Yeah, he fell asleep. When Roy awoke, snort, the clover was completely eaten up right down to the nubbins. How can this be? Cried Roy. Then he froze and snarled. Wait, where is that gopher? Oh, hi, Roy, Jarvis gulped. Did I hear that your clover is completely gone? That's terrible. Sheesh, and after all you've done to protect it. So, what are you going to do? Jarvis, said Roy. I think you know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a book. Jarvis squeaked. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, of course, a book. The perfect way to pass the time while your clover grows back. Off you go, Roy. Roy rushed to the library, and while he waited for his clover to grow, Roy read and read and reread and looked up words he didn't know and read some more. I wonder what he's going to do. Did you guys figure out that Jarvis ate his clover? and Roy didn't see Jarvis for weeks. But when he did, rum, cracker, 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 boom, zup! My goodness, look what he made. Clonk, bing, whoop, 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 da-dump. Roy was ready. He had just needed the right book. And the book he had was How to Catch a Clover Thief. Zoom! There goes Jarvis. The end.